How can a bad creature be nothing to worry about? What does Billy know about it anyway? Was he the one the creature carried into the clouds? I guess it'd explain how he showed up at home so quick. But how did Bonnie get here? It's all too weird to believe. Dr. Whittier! Break down the doors you have to. If they're not home, Sam, check with Olga. She knows what to look for. She? Okay, so the taller one's a woman. I can see that now. What do you make of this note? Jared, the little bird is here and the Black Hawk pursues. Hurry and fly away with us. Lousy code. Couldn't fool anyone. Bannister's a pilot, so they must be going to meet him. Was that a yellow Volkswagen we passed? Female driver. I didn't notice anyone else. If they were in there, they were hiding. I'm going to the airport. I'm going to search and then burn the house to the ground. I don't want one stick of this house to curse this land. We'll meet. Try as he might. Walter couldn't hear the rest of the conversation, but he had heard enough. Big trouble was brewing, and Walter could only watch and wait. Sam popped open the trunk of the Cadillac, pulled out a plastic gas can, and hurried back to the house. Walter stayed low, guessing that the two might come out of the house any minute. He wondered what he was getting into. Burn the house down? And he sat right next to it! His heart pounded, and he tried to slow his breathing to compensate. If not for the cold breeze, he would have broken into a sweat. He waited, catching whiffs of smoke, stronger and stronger as the minutes passed. A swirl of smoke crawled out of the window over his head, seeping under its bottom edge. He heard a slam, and craned his neck to listen. Don't worry. The flames will climb the stairs. It's Mr. Bannister! What were you doing in my house? Walter couldn't hear Sam's answer. He seemed to be making an excuse, but Mr. Bannister wasn't lying it. Olga pulled a small handgun from under her jacket. My gun! Smoke poured through another window near Walter, and it blew into his hiding place. He couldn't help it. He just had to cough. The token fumes were flushing him out. It's time to grab the bike. Gotta run! Mr. Bannister, are you alright? Mr. Bannister, are you alright? Yes. Whoever those burglars were, they weren't very bright. I clubbed the first one with the baseball bat, and I keep the coat closet. It was so smoky, the second one couldn't see what's happening. Couldn't see what happened, so I just bashed her too. Didn't you get them out? The second one grabbed me on her way down. I guess I aimed too low and got her on the shoulder. I lost the bat and we rolled into the fire. Her clothes caught and my shirt sleeve did too. When she screamed, I finally figured out she was a woman. She let go and I got away. Her body was already burned up. The flames were everywhere. It was all I could do to get out. I hear sirens. Yep, I guess somebody called 911. I see the VW is gone, so Marilyn couldn't have been home. Have you seen her? Walter couldn't believe Mr. Bannister's calm voice. His house burned like a doomsday inferno, and a creepy lady with a gun had just tried to kill him, and now he was acting like he had just had a bad day at the office. I saw them. She and Billy both left a little while ago. Thank the maker! Billy was home? Is school out? Sort of, but Billy asked me to tell you something, so I better tell you now. Okay, what is it? Ahem. A dark night is coming quickly. A dark night? That doesn't make sense. There's a full moon tonight. I know, that's what I told Billy, but he seemed to think you'd know what it means. Did he mean a dark N-I-G-H-T or a dark K-N-I-G-H-T? I don't know. He didn't spell it for me. What else did he say? Just that they went to the airport. You're supposed to meet them there. Is everyone out? No. The two who set the fire are trapped inside. I think they're dead. We got two on the skewer! Thank you for the message, but you'd better get home. Those two were looking for trouble, and I don't want you here if any others show up. Sure, but there's one more thing you should know. What's that? Our principal, Dr. Rorty, was with them. I think he was going to the airport to catch up with Mrs. Bannister and Billy and Bonnie, and he's the one who ordered the house burned down. Bonnie? Who's Bonnie? Never mind. I have to go. Get home, Walter, and if you can come back with your dad and find Gandalf, I'd appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I left my cell phone at the airport, so you can't call me until I get there. Walter stared at the scene around him, his mind filled with awe. A house he knew so well crackled in flames, and firefighters scrambled all around, to not anchor in a gushing hose that rained into the roof. The crowd gathered around Walter and pelted him with a dozen questions at a time. He felt a strange sense of importance to try to answer as many as he could, but he knew he had to keep something secret. He hoped Billy would make everything clear later. After a few minutes, the crowd grew tired of asking the same questions over and over, giving Walter a chance to muse about the excitement. Whatever, this is kind of boring now. Yeah, this news is so 15 seconds ago. A bat creature at school, burglars with guns, a house on fire. What a day!